What's up, Big Bear Nation? Welcome back to the homestead. So this morning I was doing chores and I heard this really loud bellowing moo, and I immediately recognized it as Bucky. But you see, Bucky normally moves over closer by the hay barn, and this sound I was hearing over here by where the pigs are. So kind of turned my head to check and make sure that I was locating it correctly, and I didn't see anything. And then I looked a little bit closer, and across the dam, which I'm walking right now, started seeing this streak of brown. And I immediately, that's Bucky. Well, he got a little bit closer and I saw him bellowing towards the back pasture. And then I realized what was happening. Bucky has found that we have other cows, and he wanted to come down here and say hello. Our original plan was to have him back here in the back. So what we've decided to do is to just kind of let him visit through the fence, the safety of the fence, to see how these guys would react. Because the last time we brought a smaller bull onto the property, of course at that point we had our jackass here, and so he ran him all over the property, and it was very stressful trying to make sure that he didn't run through fencing. So what's going on behind me now is they're just kind of smelling each other. Bucky's definitely interested in the females back here. The plan, God willing, by summertime, all of the steers back here will be gone. We're going to process Bo, Duke, and Shoes as well. So he will be the only male back here. And we're doing that because we've learned in the past, like I said, that when we try to introduce another male into everything, it gets a little messy. So this is actually good that they're taking it upon themselves to kind of visit and, you know, get to know each other's scents in a little bit more of a controlled atmosphere. Because when I tell you that the one time that we introduced that small bull, and he ran around so much that he ended up over in the field next door to us because he busted through fencing just to get away. So we certainly don't want that happening again. We've learned from that experience. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about is that this fencing is not the greatest right here, because this is where we had the pig fencing attached up to it, and so it's not as sturdy as it used to be, and they're kind of getting in between the wires because it's not pulled completely taut. So we're probably going to need to fix that here probably today. I think we have a new project. Hey, Bucky. Hey, Buckster. Hey, Buckinator. Are you making some new friends? My hope is that if we end up having him in there with them, that he's small enough that they won't, you know, consider him a threat. I think before the one we had, he was close to the same size as everybody, and so it became a, you know, who's the top dog. But I think, you know, Bo and Duke are super big, and Bucky is still fairly small. And so I'm hoping that if they do actually find their way in there, that it won't be a big conflict. There's part of me that thinks that this is gonna be okay, But there's the part of me that's been doing this for 15 years that just thinks today might be an interesting day. So, fingers crossed, this transition will go well. The fence will hold until we can see to it, and everything will be okay. Because our date for processing these bulls or these steers is the end of May, or right before Memorial Day. So, we got a good little bit for the fence to hold and for tempers to get along. So, pray for us. Hopefully everything will go well. Thank you for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless. Have a nice day.